stupidly epic. Hello once again everybody, welcome back to You Got 5 Minutes. Today's game is Gravity Rush 2 on the PS4. Guys, I'd managed to finish the first Gravity Rush after all this time. I was doing a let's play of it, but nobody was watching it, so I just decided, you know what, I'm going to finish through this game so I can start the second one. And so yeah, finished the first one, started the second one, and I wanted to do a video on it. So the SNK games are going to have to wait, because this is the one that I'm doing today. Anyway, so Gravity Rush 2 picks up pretty much where the first one left off. They're in a new location, but that all gets explained. They're talking to new characters and things like that. Sid's there though. Sid and Kat are together, and they're in this new location. But that, you know, when you start the game, it all gets explained what happened there. But yeah, so it takes maybe about half an hour to get into properly, because Kat doesn't quite have her powers at the very start of the game. She's got to. She's not with Dusty, her cat. So you've got to find Dusty, and when you find Dusty, then that's when you can start doing your floaty fly stuff moves. But yeah, guys, it's funny because I really like Gravity Rush, right? And it's just strange though, because I always seem to forget how good it is. Like, you know, I picked it up on the Vita, played a bit of it in the Vita. I said, I was thinking to myself, I love this game. I really want, like, you know, they mentioned they were remastering it, so I said, right, I'm not going to play it on the Vita, I'm going to play it on the PlayStation 4. So, started playing it on the PlayStation 4. Fantastic game. Loved every moment that I was playing of it when I was doing the Let's Play of it. But there was nobody really watching it, and I'm glad I finished the game that not on a Let's Play actually, because it would have taken forever. The game's really long. The game's like what, maybe about 10-12 hours long, and like doing 10-15 minute videos per thing, that would have been like 40, 50, maybe 60 episodes. So I'm kind of glad I didn't end up doing that, because it's too long. It's too long, guys. If I do a Let's Play again, it's probably going to be like very short form, like less than 10 episodes sort of thing. But yeah, guys, this game is really cool. She's got all her powers back. You know, she can do her anti-gravity thing, she can do her flying kick thing, she can do her spin drilly thing, she can do her gravity slide, which was really cool from the first game. That was something that I never actually managed to discover until after I started playing it on my own. But the gravity slide is really cool. You just kind of like, it's almost like a surfing thing. You just kind of surf along the ground. But man, really, really cool. It's this guy here. Like, so the premise to this one is that you've joined this little mining community, and they're kind of like, they're really hard up. You know, that like all they know is hard work, and they get paid almost nothing for it. And Kat's like, oh, I wouldn't have to worry about all these gravity problems if I had my cat. And they're all like, oh, shut up, you're not a gravity shifter. And then they find that they are a gravity shifter, and I'm like, oh, sorry. But then, you know, you start to help them. You know, you start to give them a bit of hope that you know, all these like monster problems are not going to be a problem anymore. And you know, with these powers, she'll be able to help their community with all the ore and everything that they're mining. And yeah, it's like it's just like this really nice, quaint sort of introduction to the game. I've not gone much further than that. I've just kind of managed to get to the sort of main. Like, if you've played the game before, you'll probably not be watching this video, but but if you've played the game before, you'll know, like, when I say like got to the main sort of map, because the very beginning is kind of like you're just kind of like in this little sort of community area, and like doing like little odd jobs for the community, and then they're like mining ships, like goes to the continent proper, like there's like this kind of floating archipelago of islands that you get to, and yeah, it's just really, really, really cool. One thing that I did have to do though is, like, I'm not very good at using the gyroscope on the controller. I much rather use the just the analog sticks to aim and point and move it, like aim the character around. Yeah, I don't really know why they make that mandatory. I don't know. You know, it's well, not mandatory, but like it's just kind of like on by default. You should, you know, just have a quick toggle in the options menu, turn it off or on. But like, yeah, for some reason they have it as a sensitivity issue. You just turn it, like, use the bar and put the sensitivity up and down for the gyroscope. I don't like it though. I don't like it. Like in theory, I understand why it's there and like how some people can get enjoyment out of it. I'm just not very good at using it like that. But yeah, so like this is one of the early missions in the game when you just after you first get your sort of powers, and yeah, walking on walls is cool as ever. just flying about is really cool. I'm in love with the game, and like it's funny because the difference between the first, you know, Gravity Rush remastered and this one, in terms of visuals, is like night and day, man. I was because I've been playing the first one for so long, I was like, oh yeah, this actually looks quite good. And then you play the second one, you're like, wow, can't believe like how good these visuals are, you know. But yeah, oh, man, cool game, very cool game. What else is there? What else is there to talk about? Like, the music's really nice. They've done a bang up job of like getting like the sort of the feeling, like, in fact, like, you know what it is? It's like it's the silence that you get when you're flying through the air like really fast. That kind of like the wind whipping through your hair. It sounds really cool. I think that's probably one of my favourite things about the game. She also stops doing her drop kick if she doesn't hit anything within a certain amount of time. But yeah, if you do hold the cross button to boost her speed, she she does this cool thing where she turns around and flies like Superman, sort of, essentially. Man, what what a cool game. And like it's funny because going from the first game to this one, it's like it feels cool because, you know, you remember all these sort of enemy types from the original game, and like I can imagine going into this game like years after playing the first one and being like, oh, I remember these guys, you know. But because of, you know, like for me it's like literally like started playing the second one the day that I finished the first one. But like I can imagine like a player of the original game who's kind of nostalgic for playing playing Gravity Rush again, being really sort of pleased with the, you know, it's almost like you never left, you know, like this world of like floating buildings is, you know, just as cool as it always has been. And I don't know why the ore here is green though. Like you burst open these like green things to create purple diamonds. Sorry, I've got a bit of a rough throat today, so apologies for the bits of coughing that I've done there. Man, there's so much to like about this game. But like, there's not. It's funny because like because I've not really got that far into the game, the leveling system's a bit different. In the previous game, you would get the gems to like sort of. You would get the gems to sort of upgrade your abilities, and that's still the same, but the way it's presented is slightly different. There's like the menu that you've got like 6 powers that you can upgrade, and you can upgrade them multiple times, but they seem to cost an awful lot more for the upgrades. You know, you put like 500 into one of them, and then the next upgrade's like 10,000 or something like that, and that's insane. So yeah, but like again, I've not played enough of the game. I've only just got to the sort of main continent, so maybe you get tons and tons of like those diamond things later on. But so far, it's been quite few and far between for me. Like, just love that ability. And see, by the end of the first game, like, I felt so uber powerful, like, so insanely powerful. Like, and I didn't really do that many sort of side missions or challenge missions or anything like that. So, like, having all these, like, abilities, like, super powered up and, like, just being able to fly for total ages was, like, it felt so great. So I'm hoping by the end of this game you feel, you know, just as good about it. But yeah, man. These monsters, man. I love those little big stretchy armed guys. So difficult though. They're really, really hard to fight. But they're really cool. And she's got a second bar there, by the way. You know, just under her health bar. That's the pink bar that's flashing right now. It's got a bit of green in it. Just under that, she's got another meter where she's able to pick up, you know, using stasis. She's able to pick up like objects, but like she's got a secondary stasis thing now where if you hold the stasis button in, it allows you to use things that you've grabbed multiple times. So if you pick up like one object with stasis, but you hold the stasis button in and use the throw button to throw the item at the enemy, it'll like whip around and like do like multiple hits on the enemy, which is really cool. Yeah, man, Gravity Rush is so cool. And like, I've just gotten to the point where I can change costume as well. And they've got a 2B costume from Nier Automata in there. So yeah, I'm probably going to run around as 2B for a while as well. What a cool game. What a really, really cool game. Yeah. It's weird because, like, I'm starting to feel that... and this is not the... In fact, you know what I mean? You know what? I'm going to save that for another video. I'll maybe talk about it in the next Prime in that video. But yeah, guys, that was Gravity Rush 2 on the PS4. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't hesitate to give it a like and a subscribe and all that, and you know, all that good stuff. See the writing there? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click on all of them good buttons. Cheers. You know, like, subscribe, the bell, you know, comment. Leave me a comment. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later, eh? Thanks for watching. Bye!